Alright, game changers, welcome back to another video here today. Now, in my last video, I kind of discussed one of the reasons why I have not been interested in making a YouTube video in some time and why I haven't been gaming as much. But you know what? I really wanted to tell you the real reason why I haven't been playing and uploading as much, okay? So the main thing is here, and I know, again, I've said this in my last video, that it's been a minute since I last uploaded a video and even streamed for that matter. And especially for those of you guys who have been following me on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, you guys know that I got married back in September. So yes, it's official. I am a married man now, and let me tell you guys, it's been quite the journey, and in a good way. First off, I just want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you guys who has supported me throughout my gaming endeavors, because your encouragement, engagement, friendship, and even the comments and just that support has meant the world to me, and I couldn't have reached this point without you guys. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, just thank you. I don't really thank you guys enough for that, because this, at the end of the day, is a hobby, and I don't do this very often. And yes, I am monetized, but again, it's not a job to me. If it was a job to me, I would be grinding it out no matter what, right? And I don't get paid a whole lot from this. It's like cents, literally cents. I don't have a big following or anything like that, and you know, I don't get a whole lot of views, but I do still enjoy doing YouTube for the sake of doing YouTube and for the fun of it. You know what I mean? So that's first and foremost. But again, let's dive into the nitty gritty of how getting married has impacted really the gaming part of my life. And it's not that I'm forced away from it, or maybe you're thinking the wifey doesn't let me do that, and it's none of those things. But as you guys can imagine, planning the wedding, navigating all the, you know, associated responsibilities has been a whirlwind. And you know, when it comes to that whole experience, and let me just talk about that because I've never talked about it, you know, from choosing the venue to finalizing the guest list, every moment was filled with both, or I guess a lot of things, excitement, anticipation, and a fair share of stress, let's be honest. But in the midst of all of that chaos, gaming just had to take a back seat, right? And you know what? That's perfectly okay. And as much as I love immersing myself in, you know, the whole gaming space, the virtual worlds, and all that great stuff, which is fun, and it really is just an escape from reality, it's not everything. Gaming is not everything for me, and it shouldn't be for anyone, really. There are moments in life that just take more precedence. You know, there's things that you should prioritize more. And for me, getting married was one of those moments. So my wife really is my priority. And here's the thing about marriage, it's just not a one-day affair. It's a lifelong commitment, and it's filled with both love, laughter, and also, sometimes you do have to prioritize certain things. But again, I honestly really love that. As my partner and I embark on this new chapter together, we're learning to navigate through all these intricacies of married life, from sharing household chores to making the joint financial decisions. And let me just rewind here really quickly, because I don't think I've ever really mentioned this, because I don't really discuss my personal life all that much. But in this commentary, it's especially needed that you guys have some context as to basically how we met. First and foremost, I live here in California, and my wife is from the UK actually. I saw her in a Facebook video and hit her up, slid into those DMs, and basically the rest is history. And let me tell you guys right now, a long distance relationship is difficult. It really is difficult, but we honestly made it work. And guys, let me tell you something. If you guys are not already married, for those of you guys who are married, you know that communication is the number one thing you need in a successful marriage. And then on top of that, there's the whole respect thing and love thing. Those things are a given as well. But communication, if you guys don't communicate, you know, there's a lot of things that are gonna be, you know, out of context. There's a lot of things that are gonna be miscommunicated. Not translated well. So the number one thing that I would recommend in order for you to have any successful relationship is to have communication. Now, I'm not planning to make this a relationship advice type of video, But if you guys would want me to get into a relationship type of commentary, I could do a separate video on that if you guys would like. For those of you guys who are looking for, suitable things to find in a partner, I could give you all of those things, because believe me, I really took my time in finding the right partner. And I can't tell you guys how important that really is. So if you guys would want, I could make a separate video on that. But in this video, I do want to highlight the fact that among all of this, gaming has found its own place somewhere, right? While I may not have that same amount of time to dedicate to it as I once did, especially when I was single, I still find solace in firing up my favorite games. And that's not always Call of Duty. And those of you guys who have been on the channel know that it's not always Call of Duty that I play. I may only upload Call of Duty, but there are other games that I play besides Call of Duty. And I'm so grateful that I can do that. And I do that because I would just go crazy if I was only playing Call of Duty. I hope none of you guys are doing that. I hope you guys are branching out and playing other games. But it's during those rare moments of downtime that I'm able to escape from reality. And of course, striking a balance between married life and gaming isn't always easy. And the good thing is she's actually very supportive, and she actually enjoys letting me play that. And sometimes she even plays games with me. For example, like Hogwarts Legacy. I even got her account and she's been playing, and she's never really been a gamer. So it's actually really cool when you have a partner who's able to do that. But again, there are times where I find myself torn between spending quality time with my partner, with my wife, and indulging in my own virtual escapades. But through open communication and mutual understanding, we found a rhythm that works for us, and a delicate dance, if you will, between shared activities and personal pursuits. A lot of times when I want to play a game that, sometimes she's not able to play, she'll just sit there with me and just watch, or just be on her computer, on her phone, or on the iPad or something like that, or do her own work. And it really just works. It's a shared balance, and it works for us. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, because at the end of the day, marriage, what it is it's not really about sacrificing the things we love. It's about finding that harmony, between our passions and our responsibilities. So while I may not be as active in the gaming community as I once was, I'm still here, and I've been playing for a very long time. I started since the age of 5 playing on the Super Nintendo. So it's just something that's just a part of me, and I don't think it will ever go away. And just because I am married doesn't mean that I will suddenly not be a gamer anymore. I just won't play as much, because I still take joy in spending time with her. We go out, we watch movies together, we go on walks together, we go to the gym together, and spending that quality time with her is just as enjoyable for me, if not more, than gaming itself. I never thought that would be the case, but when you find somebody to spend that time with, it really, you just have to experience it. But in conclusion, getting married has been a transformative experience, one that has reshaped my priorities, challenged my perceptions, and also deepened my appreciation for the little moments in life. And while my gaming journey may have taken a detour, I'm excited to see where the new chapter leads me. And again, I'm actually excited to get back into content creation. Let's see what happens. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary. And for those of you guys who did enjoy the commentary, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.